So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. So I just want to first off, before we get started, I want to start off by saying to the guys out here, please stop doing this. Stop allowing these women to, in a sense, get you hyped on presumptions and expectations of what could be, of what potentially could happen. If you don't know specifically the agreement in between the both of y'all, don't make any type of moves. Don't sit up there and fly anybody out, because very easily this will be you. You'll be in a scenario where you'll fly her out. You're on this expectation of, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, but then she's going out there to come see somebody else just off your free ticket, because you assumed, you had presumptions, you had expectations. Like I said, guys, stop doing this. Women out here be lying. They will lie in order to get the things that they specifically need from you. If you don't believe me, let me just give you the short version before you run into the long version.
Come on.
Yes, I flew you out for the coach.
It's cool. It's cool. You're lame.
I flew you out for the coach.
You're lame, and I will never talk to you again.
All right, well, you ain't got to talk to me again. I'm just letting you. Don't fly her out.
Give me the phone.
Watch out! Don't take my phone.
Stop recording me.
No, don't fly her out. Look, don't fly her out.
Bruh, you.
She ain't trying to off no cheeks. I've been FaceTiming her.
This is my chick. Could have paid for my own, and I still would not have gave you no coochie.
Your little ticket at Spirit Airline.
What you mean?
Your ass Spirit.
What you mean pay for my little ticket at?
I paid for your ticket to get here. Who else paid for the ticket to get? I paid for it.
Confirmation number.
What? Ain't no confirmation number.
What you mean?
Ain't no confirmation number. I canceled the flight. I canceled your flight. Buy your own ticket. You been trying to go into cheeks? Nah.
I'm here with nothing. Are you
Cool. Go. I'm dead serious. You ain't want to give me no cheeks? You got a deal.
Like I said, guys, stop doing this. Women lie in order to get the things they necessarily need from men. They will sit up there and hype you up. They will gas you up. They will give you all of these feel-good type of things. And then when everything is supposed to take place, you end up with nothing. Now you end up frustrated. You end up angry, and you end up in a situation like this. Like I said before, guys, stop doing this. Just focus on you and the things that you are supposed to be doing. Stop falling for the weaknesses.
All the way out. Look, y'all, she done flew all the way out here.
You really gonna record me?
Nah, I'm recording. They need to know.
You really gonna record me?
Nah, they need to know. I done flew her all the way out to LA. She won't give me no cheeks.
Nigga, you lame.
We been FaceTiming. Come on, we been FaceTiming every day.
I don't give a.
No, we been FaceTiming every day.
And you really taking me all the way back to the airport? You really taking me back to the airport?
You on the phone? Yes, you going to the airport? Yes, you going.
And you taking me back to the airport because of what? Tell me why.
You give me no cheeks.
Obligated to give you no what?
I flew you out.
What are you talking about? You're lame as no, you're lame.
No,
you're lame. You're lame. Just take me to the airport. Just get me there. Just get me there.
Walk around my crib, titties out, and stuff like that, taking showers in my shower.
It's my body. What are you talking about?
I don't care. You can't.
I don't have to give you my coochie. Are you okay?
No.
I don't have to give you my coochie.
Laying in my bed? No. You're about to get dropped off at the airport.
Oh, I don't even know why the came here.
Look, she didn't want to give me no cheeks.
Out of here. Stop recording me.
She didn't want to give me no cheeks. Don't fly her out.
Give me the phone.
Watch out. Don't take my phone.
Stop recording me.
No. Don't fly her out. Look, don't fly her out.
Bruh, you.
She ain't trying to off no cheeks. I've been FaceTiming her.
This is my chick. It's my ass and my coochie. What are you talking about?
I've been FaceTiming her for 2 months.
I don't have to give you no. Just get me there. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that.
Out on FaceTime. She been flirting and stuff. You want a free trip? You
wanted to whip your wiener out. And ask you to put it in the fucking camera.
Okay, I'm about to whip over here and drop your ass up too.
Whatever. Just get me there. I don't even know why the came here. I don't even know why I came here.
I don't know why you came either.
You're a lame ass. You're a lame ass nigga. You a lame ass.
You shouldn't even came. You knew you wasn't that shit. You shouldn't even came. You should have said.
You can't get no coochie.
What?
You flew me out here to get coochie?
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Yes, I flew you
Just
out
get
for
me
the
there.
coach.
It's
Yes.
cool. It's cool. You're lame.
I flew you out for the
You're
coach.
lame, and I will never talk to you again.
All right, well, you ain't got to talk to me again. I'm just letting you.
Get me there.
All right, whatever.
The
Hey, y'all about to drop her ass off.
Yeah,
dog.
drop me off.
Y'all ever see her out? Don't fly her out.
Drop me off. Don't worry about it.
Man,
Don't worry about it.
You dumb. Don't trip. You dumb. You getting dropped off.
I don't care.
Watch out.
The
That shit kind of. I'm just saying that shit.
No, you're lame.
No, I'm saying
you're
what
really
you did
lame.
was lame. No, I'm saying what you did was lame.
What was lame?
What you did.
Because I don't want to give. Because I don't want to give up my coochie to
We
you.
on the phone, face.
You're weird.
We were
Nigga,
flirting
you're
everything.
weird.
I flew you out. I paid you.
Could have paid for my own, and I still would not have gave you no coochie. So what are you talking about?
Whatever.
No, you lame. No, you lame.
Fly her out, pay for her food. She want to take a shower, walk around in my room with a towel on. But I can't get the cheeks though. I can't get the cheeks though.
You thirsty? You a thirsty?
Right here, Spirit Airlines.
Give me the
your little ticket at. Spirit Airlines.
What you mean?
Your ass Spirit.
What you mean pay for my little ticket at?
I paid for your ticket to get here. Who else paid for your ticket to get? I paid for it.
Just get me out this car. Because you're lame.
Whatever. I'm about to get out, man.
For you crash and burners. Give me the fuck here. You lame ass. You ain't getting no
Get out.
Car. Whatever. Just
get out my car.
Just make sure you give me my confirmation number.
What? Ain't no confirmation number.
What you mean?
Ain't no confirmation number. I canceled the flight. I canceled your flight. Buy your own ticket. You been trying to go on the cheeks? Nah. Get your bag. I ain't getting your bag. Here, your bag.
I'm here with nothing. Are you serious?
Cool. Go. I'm dead serious. You ain't want to give me no cheeks? You got a deal.
Lame as
Because
because you can't get no coochie.
I'm saying you gotta go. You gotta go. I'm not paying for your ticket. I'm not paying for none of
I don't care about none of that shit. You're lame as fuck. You can't get no.
Buy your own ticket. Buy your own ticket. Buy your own ticket. She gotta buy her own ticket now. I done flew her out and now she don't want to give me no cheeks. You feel me? I done flew her out. Paid the money there flew out. Flights is high. She don't call me no cheeks.
Before we get started, and this is something I forgot about that I wanted to make sure to acknowledge. Pay very close attention to how it is that she felt oh so comfortable after all of this stuff that was the groundwork that she laid, all of the lies that this trip was founded on. Notice how she felt so comfortable in his car to try to reach out and grab his phone. Now, the thing I want a lot of women to understand, just imagine if that was a guy that didn't even know, even if they didn't know each other or if they were in a relationship, whatnot, or whatever. Just imagine how the reactions would be online if a guy, a random guy who was just talking, didn't even really know the woman, tried to grab her phone in her own car. Just already think and imagine the comments that would be seen. Just think and imagine about how he would be demonized and seen as a villain, seen as violent. But pay attention to how when women normally do these things, women are silent, women are quiet, they don't pay attention to it, they overlook it, they don't demonize it, they don't categorize it, they don't classify it, they don't try to condemn it to make sure things like this aren't normalized. They make sure to do everything else but that. And this is why things like this are consistent when it comes to women and how it is that they feel oh so comfortable trying to reach out and touch a guy physically when realistically they shouldn't be doing that. Because if the roles were reversed, women would tell men, yo, you're not supposed to do this. This is a woman. You don't even know her. This is not your sister. This is not a friend. This is not your wife. Even if it was, you're still not supposed to do that to a woman because you're a man at the end of the day. You're stronger. You're supposed to that's the normal speech that women would start giving. But yet, what's the normal recording and speech that women give to other women who do actions like this? Nothing. All right, let me start off by saying that the originator of the fail, the House of L's, is going to be on that man. and for a variety of reasons. Number one, you talk to this girl long distance, you don't really know her. It was all over FaceTime, so she can easily hype you up, flash you a little bit of something, show you a little bit of something, give you presumptions and assumptions and some false expectations, and like I said, hype you up. So this pretty much is what took place, for the reason that he decided to spend his hard-earned money in order to fly her out to his location so that they can spend some time together, and that, hopefully things will transpire, because more than likely they had conversations and she allowed certain conversations to start rolling and to start taking place because she understood that she got a sucker. So because she had a sucker, she's going to allow certain things to take place, knowing full well that she is not going to go through with any of the assumptions or the expectations that were presented or that were talked about at that moment in time. She kept saying throughout the video, I don't know why I came out here. I don't know why I came out here. You know why you came out here. She stated also in the video, oh, you were the one that wanted to flash this and that in the video. I didn't ask for that. But you already knew what he was expecting. He was showing you what it is that you are going to expect, because he already expected something because of the prior conversations or the ongoing conversations that you are already having and allowing to take place. See, this is what I'll be talking about with men. She's obviously telling him that, yo, yeah, I did fly out here, but I really wasn't interested in you like that. I just wanted a free flight. I just wanted to use your money instead of my own money. Proof of which, what did she say at the end of the video? Yo, pay for what little ticket? What do you mean? Notice how things were a little bit clicking. The hamster that was drunk, it started going back on the wheel, because I understand that it had to, start working, because that critical thinking had to start clicking in, because something just wasn't right. And then once he stated that, who paid for your ticket? How did you get out here? I did. Then she calmed down and she realized, she was like, okay, whatever, right? Because she didn't pay for a ticket to get out here, because she used him in order to get out there so that she can get a free trip and do whatever it is that she wanted to do that had nothing to do with him. And then later on, you heard her state, oh, well, just make sure you give me my confirmation number. See how possessive that is right there? Just make sure you give me my, as if he owes her anything. And this is when he came out and said, you know what? I canceled your flight. What? What did you say? Huh? I canceled your flight. Buy your own ticket. Like I said before, a lot of these women of this time, they'll state that they're independent. They don't need a man. They got money. This, and that. I make more than a man. I don't really need one. But notice how she was acting once she found out that, oh, he canceled that ticket. And then he told her, you can sit up there and go buy and catch your own flight with Spirit. What did she sit up there and say? Oh, you crazy. I came out here with nothing. Why on earth, as a grown adult woman that should have all of her faculties and her independence and her money together, why would you come out there with little to no money when you're going out there to see a man that you don't even know? You just met him off the internet. First off. Second of all, nobody even had an STD check. Third of all, you came out there to a strange state. You don't got no friends, no family, no relatives, no protection out there, and you came out there with no money, and this is how it ended up. And throughout the whole video, you heard her saying, oh, you lame, you lame, you lame, you can't sit up there and get this, you can't sit up there and get that, you lame, you lame, you lame. Nah, the lame one, realistically, he's a goof for believing anything that you were, weaving together. And then you another goof for sitting up here trying to call him lame, but yet you came out here broke. How does that work? He's the one with the car. So which means that if he didn't drive you to the airport, how was you getting to the airport? Oh, that's right. You have to have an Uber, because for whatever reason, you couldn't even afford a rental. You couldn't even afford your own hotel stay. Like the dude said, I paid for everything. So he paid for everything, having the expectation that things were going to take place, right? Because how does the world normally work? The man normally pays for certain things on a date and all these other type of things. And normally, if the date goes well, people feel each other, people like each other, things are going to happen at the end of the night. But like I told you guys before, this is not that same time. This is not, going through the early 2000s, the 90s, the 80s, and so on and so on. This is a whole different time. Whole different time. You got women like this where they will show up on, you know, IG, Twitter, whatever it is. They're showing you face wise, they're showing you exactly what it is. They're too good to be true. That is exactly what she is. She didn't have her own nothing. She didn't have a rental. She didn't have her own room. She didn't have her own flight to or from that place, nor did she even have her own money. That's 5 things right there. And that's a lot of these women, because no matter how much they say that they are independent, they don't need a man, they make more than a man, men are bums, men are lame, men are always paying for this and that and all this other type of stuff. Y'all can't. This is the end result. They depend on the men to get them out there, because what do most women say? Well, if you ain't paying for me to come out there, I ain't coming out there. That's what they'll say, because they're relying on you to sit up there and do it, because realistically they're telling you, I'm not interested. I am not interested. A woman that is actually 100% interested in a man, she will, you know, go across different lengths in order to do the things that she needs in order to be done, so that she can get with that dude. Proof of which, look at the brother Chris Brown. He charged $1,000 for pictures, and women came there and took those pictures for $1,000. They got exactly what they wanted. They got any and whatever type of photos that they wanted. Like I said, when women are interested in a guy, they will let you know, and they will spend money. They will go through earth, heaven, and whatever else in order to get to that guy. If they are not interested in you, this is how it's going to be. And this is how it is for the majority of men, because 9 times out of 10, men are the ones out here paying, out here chasing, out here trying to, you know, capture that attention and doing all of these things in order to get that attention from the women that they are specifically seeking out, while women are just sitting there. Like I said, I'm not sure what's going on with men. I'm not sure what's going on with the lack of understanding on how things work. Don't get things entangled. Don't get things screwed up. Regardless of whatever women are saying, it is still vastly different from their actions. They can state that they're ultra independent, they don't need a man, and different things like that, but they're still out here doing stuff like this. Like I said, men, stop believing the lies. Stop believing the assumptions, the presumptions, the expectations. Stop believing whatever tall tales that they are weaving together in order to hype you up and gas you up, so that you're going to spend your hard-earned money getting them there, just for everything to fall flat and to fall short, leaving you high and dry. Pay attention.